Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Hello, Mr. Smith, isn't it?
Yes, it is Mr. Smith.
Okay. How have you been feeling, Mr. Smith?
Well, I'm fine, doctor.
Great.
Just a little bit of pain when I walk, and yeah, I spoke to the physiotherapist, and I thought I would
Mhm.
like to go back to work. I'm feeling useless now, so I'm bored at home, so I would like to go back to work if possible.
That sounds good. Mr. Smith, if for your pain, we score 1 to 10, what score do you have the pain?
Well, it's yeah, when I walk, it's probably 4. Mm.
Mm?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's 3, 4, but it's only when I walk.
Okay. Well, I'm very happy to hear that, and I think I agree with you. You can come back to work, but based on your X-ray, the between the broken fracture, callus is formed. Have you heard about the callus?
No, I don't know what it is.
Let me explain. Callus is when two bones is fusing, is callus is formed between them. It's a very temporary bone.
I see.
Yeah, and after that, it's strong. But
I,
now it's a temporary bone, and we should take care of this fracture bone.
right.
Is that all
Okay.
right?
Yes, sure. So, can I go back to work then?
Uh, I think yes, but for this time, there are few things we can do. We can do to change to the type of work in the market. For example, you change to the you are a cashier. It's a low pressure work for your feet. It's suitable for you, I think.
I'm not a cashier. No, doctor. I actually I
I
work.
I, I know, I know. I said you can change your work for this time, and
Okay.
in the market, you change the type of work. You are uh, you get a cashier for a while, and when the bone is healing, you can come back to the main work.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yes, I think I have to speak to my boss then. So,
Very good.
okay. So, how about football, doctor? And how long should I work as a cashier? Uh, is it for long or is it for a short time?
I think at first about the football play, I think I really understand your emotion and your encourage to football, but I think your health comes first, and it's better to delay to start again the football, for example, for the following season.
Okay. Right.
Yes, and about the cashier, I think this is a short time. For example, 2 or 3 weeks. That this callus is formed completely, and we are certain about the healing.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yes, sure. So I need to
Okay.
speak to my boss
Yes.
and with the physio. Should I continue with the physio or is it enough?
I think physiotherapy is best option for you, and along with the physiotherapy, you can continue hydrotherapy, for example, in the pool, running in the pool. It's very useful for you and your bone.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay. So how's that?
Good.
Okay. Speaking, and it's a man with leg fracture
Yes.
going back to work. Okay. Okay. So your feeling is that it was good. Okay.
Yes.
What score would you give yourself?
8 out of 10.
Okay. What went well? Starting from the structure, did you have good structure?
Yes, because I'm relaxed during the role play, and I think I have good structure.
Okay. And so, how was your rapport?
Good.
Okay. Information gathering?
Mm, Good, because I know about the fracture, and the patient refer from physiotherapist.
Okay. So, what could be done differently?
I don't know about the football player. How much do you love in this role play about the football player, and are you concerned about it or not? It's a main concern of you or not? But
Okay.
I have many hesitation, and I wanted to empathy well with you.
Empathize. Okay.
Empathize, yes, but you are okay. I think you are okay with me, and you accept and you agree with my opinion about.
Yep. Yeah, that's. I'm just taking advice. Okay. I'm not challenging.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, yeah, and it's the recommendation here was in the case role play. It says that continue with hydrotherapy, pool running, return to football to next season. Okay.
No. For example, why are you concerned about it? About the expectation or concern? You don't have any concern, I think. Uh, I know about the market, about the work, your work, but I don't know about the football player. Yes. Do you
Uh,
have any concern about the football
no,
in your?
I just wanted the information. So my expectation was uh, uh, expectation was to go back to work and restart playing football. Okay. Uh, so this is my expectation. So I don't have much concern at the moment. My
Okay.
concern is just, can I go back? Is it safe to go back to previous job and playing football? I just want this. The idea is I'm not sure when I can go back to work or play football. Okay. The idea is that I'm not sure, I don't know, and therefore that's why I'm asking you. And then my concern is it safe or not? And you're
Oh,
just going to tell me. And so my expectation is to be informed, to have information regarding going back to work and restarting. Okay. Uh, okay. So, did you identify this? Did you identify uh, what I was expecting? Yes, you did.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Right. So basically, right. And information giving, you told me that I need to rest. I can change my job to a cashier work temporarily. In the role play, it says for another 6 weeks. You said 3 weeks. Okay, so you need to actually say 6 weeks.
Is it
Uh,
important?
it is, yes, because you are supposed to say what is in here. And if you say 3 weeks, the examiner thinks that you didn't understand the case or you didn't actually read properly.
Okay.
So you need to follow that, okay?
Yes.
Right. And you said that I can work as a cashier. But did you ask me what I do for a living? Hmm?
No.
Okay, so in information gathering, I think what you needed to do was to ask what I do and then what is involved. So how much physical activity, yeah? So about how demanding is my job. Okay, when you establish that, then you say that, well, you can't go back to working with because you walk a lot and because you use crutches to walk, and you because that was I was supposed to tell you in when you ask me. I say, well, I work with. Can I walk with crutches? And then you say no, it's not possible. Okay.
What's the meaning of crutches?
Crutches, the something you use to walk with. Crutches.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. So that was I was supposed to say. Is it okay to use walk with crutches? Uh,
Yes.
uh, crutches. Is it with you or with? Oh,
You.
I think it is with you. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so in information gathering, so I think you needed to, you just asked me how much pain I'm in, and I said it's 4.
Excuse me. Ask what dare I do?
Ask me what I do. Yeah, ask what I do. Okay. Ask what I do and what is involved, the amount of physical activity that is required. And I say, well, I walk with crutches. Is it possible to go to work with crutches? And then you say no. Actually, I suggest you talk to your boss and get some sitting job like a cashier work or
Kitchen.
office work. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think you got the eyes, which is this one. So structure-wise, I think if you did this better, your
Yes,
structure would be better. Okay.
absolutely. Yes.
So yeah, I would say structure-wise, uh, establish facts first. Okay. Uh, Okay, first establish facts, and then after that, you can say that yes, you need to modify your work. Uh, right. Yeah, but I think it was good. You have a lot of
Thank you.
hesitancy. I think you actually have difficulty talking about some issues. For example, cashier. When you said cashier, I said no, I don't work as a cashier, and that's basically because you didn't ask me what I do. Uh,
Yes.
so um, The other thing is to come back to work. You said you normally say go back to work, so you would be fine, and I think you can go back to work with modified environment or modified work. And you said to get a cashier? No, not to get a cashier, to work as a cashier.
To work as a cashier.
Right. So yeah, I'm and it's not the market. I'm a retail staff in a local hardware store. Okay. So basically, it hasn't got anything to do with the market. Market means in English. Market usually means an open market, okay? When people put stalls on the street and then they sell things, which is temporary, okay? میشه مثل مارکت میشه به اصطلاح ما میگیم دست فروشی، بازارچه، دست فروشی، میان دکه میزنن اونجا، استال میزنن، چیز میفروشن. That is called a market. But yeah, I work in a store, in a hardware store.
Okay. In retail چی میشه؟ Retail staff market.
Retail means خورده فروشی یا فروشنده. So retail staff member یعنی فروشنده. Okay, retail is the opposite of wholesale. Okay, retail is opposite of wholesale. Okay, wholesale یعنی چی میگن؟ عمده فروشی. Retail میشه خورده فروشی. But retail staff means shopkeeper or فروشنده. Okay. So in a local hardware store, what is hardware store? Hardware.
سخت افزار میشه.
Yeah. So it's anything which is used for building, for anything that is basically hardware that is used for building, for cars, for things like that. مثلا hardware store چیزایی میفروشن، مثلا بیل و کلنگ و نمیدونم مته و سیمان و اینجور چیزا. Okay, anything that is required for or maybe carpets and different things. Okay, so
Yes.
paint, carpet, I don't know, tables, chairs. So that's a hardware store. So I'm a retail staff member. So I'm a shopkeeper. I'm a store worker that sells hardware. Okay, so it means that I need to walk a lot, show people around, and say, and if they want something, there is heavy lifting, and so I have to lift heavy stuff, and that is not possible. Okay. Okay. Good. So, yep. So hesitancy and some inaccuracies. Okay. And okay. Good.
Thank you.
Okay.